Yes, guys. In the Discord, Tom was saying COAI trending on Maxi, and when something is trending on Maxi or trending on an exchange or pumping insane, like Oster, for example, lately, I'm watching to short a pair because, of course, when something pumps a fucking lot, then you're trying to short it eventually because it's just overbought. Tom was sharing this. He was sharing this insane setup, which indeed got an entry. So let's go back in time and trade it like a real trade when he sent it. And let's go over it and let's see why this was such a clean short and such a very clean call of Tom. Give him a follow on Twitter for sure. Okay, what happened here? What is structure saying? That's the first thing, of course. We are in an uptrend, as I said, and in an uptrend, you draw your range from high to low. So this is gonna be your range from high to low. It's gonna be more clear when I go on a bit lower time frame. Okay, so this is your range from high to low, and a range is of course horizontal price action. And what do we have here right now? A first deviation of the range, aka your tap 2. So this is gonna be your tap 1, this is gonna be your tap 2, and this is gonna be your tap 1 on the downside, which was a pretty good low, as you can see. Boom, 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 and you went up. Okay, right here, this wasn't a good low because this didn't take out that low. It does leave liquidity behind, so that's amazing as well. And right now we have our first deviation of the range, as I said, so that's gonna be your tap 2. And right now we're gonna watch for tap 3 POI. It can of course be a model 1 which deviates that tap 2 and then go lower. Okay, and it can also be a model 2, then you grab extreme liquidity and go lower as well. So let's see what our tap 3 POI is gonna be. What is gonna be our first move up before going down? And that's gonna be right there. So this is gonna be the preferred move up before going down, because this is your first move up. Boom, this is your second move up. And let's just see what happens here, because this is gonna be your extreme liquidity POI, because it's on the low time frame, your first move up. Of course, you leave behind some supply which you almost came into on that tap, and you have what's amazing. I think you have supply above the extreme liquidity POI, and that's gonna be structure supply. Boom, this is gonna be your structure supply above the extreme liquidity POI. And let's see if price is coming into that target. What I like about this as well is that we are potentially deviating our tap 1 with our tap 3 is what I always like. And I like that we have now supply above our extreme liquidity POI, which if you mitigate supply, you are grabbing all the liquidity as well. So that's amazing. Let's see if price come into the POI. If we form a model 1, let's see just what happens. And price indeed went higher, came into that extreme supply POI, and there wasn't a more refined supply, so this was just a supply POI. And right now we grabbed all the liquidity, and it was Asia already, so I was asleep, of course. I was not behind the charts. And right here we wigged structure, so this was not a structure break yet, but we eventually went lower, and on a higher time frame we got the close below the break of structure. So right here you have a 2-minute potential break of structure, you have a close at the break of structure, so then you're gonna watch, hey, what is gonna be the move later, and then you enter on the second candle right here, because that did close below. Stop goes above the tap 3 and your targeted range low, because you want to break structure between tap 2 right here, tap 2 and tap 3, and structure is going higher, making higher highs, higher lows. And right here you're going higher high, higher low, and this has on a 2-minute 2 candles going down and 2 candles going up. So if you break this, it's gonna confirm the rotation towards the range low. Okay, because this is gonna be your domino effect, because if you break this structure, you're gonna break this structure, you're gonna break this structure. Okay, and all the supply and all the liquidity is taken. So that's amazing. What I like as well is that we have a very aggressive break of structure. Price went into the extreme supply and broke structure aggressively. So that's what you want to see. It's the break of structure in the volume profile. You draw your volume profile from the beginning point of the range till the point you are right there. And you see the price was in the volume profile. Volume area high, POC, volume area low. And you see the price got acceptance inside the volume profile after the break of structure, which is a plus as well. So this is even a potential 2% setup. It's an amazing setup. But on this pair, this is not my main pair, so what I still will be cautious, but this is just something you need to trade. Like, this is extremely clean price action. And let's see what price is gonna do when we break the structure. If you're gonna get stopped out and form a model 1 maybe, or the price is gonna go to the range low, and you see price is going lower, leaving behind supply. You came back from some supply right there. You came back from it. You form a supply chain and go lower. And right there, price is indeed going lower, and price didn't reach its target yet. And this is where we are now. I totally expect price to complete this and go to the range low. Would I throw my stop loss here? It's a good question. I'm thinking about it now. Because this is not valid supply. Like, there is more refined supply you could come back from. But do you want that? Let's see. Yeah, if you took it with 2%, of course would have taken something out to de-risk my position. If I took it with 1%, I would just stick to the plan. I think it's just a very clean trade. If we are forming an accumulation here, where we have our 1, where we have our 2, and where we have our 3, right there, breaking structure, then I would de-risk the position after the structure break. But for now, I will just stick to my plan. I'm not in a trade again. It was during Asia, but completely valid trade. It was so clean in the volume profile as well. Big shout out to Tom inside the Discord. Link is in the description. And I totally think this is gonna be to the range low, and maybe even lower, because this is a great top information as well. I think on the bars pattern. Let's see when I use the bars pattern what we are getting. Yeah, no, it's not the best yet. On the 3-day, it can form an even better bars pattern when you go higher again and go lower. But for now, the bars pattern, that doesn't say that much. The Wyckoff schematic says a lot. Says a lot. And price is going lower, and that would not be my full TP. I would leave something running like 15%. And yeah, guys, this was the 4.5 RR setup trade you could take if you were inside the Discord. And see you in the next one, guys. Ciao.